At 4 a.m., a control room light flickered, and in that quiet blink, a question was born that would haunt a nation. What if no one really knew what was happening inside the reactor? It was the early hours of March 28, 1979, at 3 Mile Island, a nuclear power plant resting beside the Susquehanna River near Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Outside, the world slept. Inside, alarms began to sing, not in one clear voice, but in dozens. Gauges danced, needles trembled. A relief valve opened as designed, and then failed to close. Cooling water bled away, invisible and unstoppable. The operators were trained, disciplined, human. They saw numbers. They trusted procedures, and the procedures told them the reactor had too much water, not too little. So they did what they were taught to do. They turned pumps off. They made the situation worse. Steam hissed through pipes like a living thing. The reactor core, starved of cooling, began to overheat. Fuel rods cracked. Radioactive gases formed. Inside the steel shell, a partial meltdown was underway, but no one could say it out loud yet. Not with certainty, not with proof. Hours passed. Confusion deepened. Information arrived late, fragmented, sometimes wrong. A radiation reading spiked, but was it real or a faulty sensor? The public was told there was no danger, then told there might be danger, then told to stay calm. Across the river, families listened to radios at breakfast tables. Schools debated closing. Parents argued over evacuation routes. The word nuclear hung in the air like a storm cloud, heavy, unfamiliar, terrifying. Midway through the crisis came the rehook. A hydrogen bubble formed inside the reactor vessel. If it exploded, experts feared it could tear the plant apart. For days, the nation waited. Cameras watched. Politicians spoke carefully. Scientists whispered numbers behind closed doors. But the explosion never came. Engineers stabilized the reactor. The meltdown stopped short of catastrophe. No one died. Measured radiation releases were low. And yet, something fundamental had changed. Because 3 Mile Island wasn't just a mechanical failure. It was a failure of communication, of interface design, of assuming that humans could always interpret complexity under pressure. It revealed how thin the margin was between control and chaos. In the years that followed, nuclear safety was rewritten. Control rooms were redesigned. Training transformed. Transparency became a requirement, not a courtesy. The accident left a scar, but also a lesson. Technology doesn't fail alone. People, systems, and trust fail together. And sometimes, the most dangerous moments are the quiet ones, when alarms ring, lights blink, and no one is sure what the truth really is. If this story stayed with you, take a moment to like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment below. Your support helps keep these stories alive and helps the channel grow.